welcome. We are playing some mono-green Stompy today. Not quite the Devotion deck that you're used to, although we do have Nykthos, because that card is fucked up. But this is a much more aggressive approach to the mono-green deck, where we are sporting Burning-Tree Emissary to kind of be a little bit more explosive. And we're also playing with Werewolf Pack Leader along to pair with Old Growth Troll to really kind of pressure our opponents. We're choosing not to play with any Planeswalkers other than Vivien, which is a card that is a payoff for Nykthos, right? Because you can get Ulamog from your sideboard, but it's also just a much more aggressively slanted card, being able to add power to the board, being able to fight creatures. So it's really, this is just like a bunch of aggressive elements pairing with the Nykthoses for, like, you know, burst of mana. We also have 4 Mistcutter Hydras, which is a little strange, but it's another Nykthos payoff. There is a lot of blue decks, like there's a lot of Ledger Shredders and Counter Spells and Spirits decks and stuff like that, like there's Reflector Mages, so I'm interested to see how it plays out. It's definitely, definitely, you know, probably the weakest card in this deck, but, you know, again, if you have 15 mana and just having like a thing you can sink a bunch of mana into that also happens to have haste, I think is pretty good. So I'm definitely interested to see how it plays out. And then, you know, we got a Surrak here to get a little, you know, more hasty stuff. Great Henge is another payoff, quote unquote. We have a lot more creatures than traditional mono green. We have 28. Usual mono green plays like 18 to 20 around there, so Henge is a little bit better in this deck. And then the cool thing about not playing Karn is we actually get to play a real sideboard. So we have some Ram Throughs for the creature matchups, Damping Sphere for the combo decks, Petitioner for mono red, Tamiyo Safekeeping for removal-based decks, so on and so forth. And then obviously our Vivien package, so. What is up? But yeah, I think this was a list that I saw from, I want to say it was top 8 of one of the challenges last weekend. And I don't know, I kind of like the way it looks compared to just standard mono green. I've always wanted to just put Burning-Tree Emissary in the mono green Devotion decks because it just gives you so much more explosiveness. So I think Burning-Tree Emissary is definitely where I want to be if I'm playing mono green right now, because you just want to be, you know, you just want to do more degenerate things, and that's what Burning-Tree does. It does, you know, it's not a great top deck, right? If you're like in a top deck war against, you know, a control deck and you need to draw like a threat and you draw Burning-Tree Emissary, obviously that's bad, but the trade-off is you get to be a lot more explosive when you need to be, and I think there is a lot more pressure on you to do degenerate stuff because the format is kind of speeding up a little bit, so. If this list is good, then we can just ban Karn, no problem. Yeah, I know. This is the hypothetical, if Karn were to get banned, is green still busted? I don't know. I don't necessarily say it's busted, but it is still obviously would be a very good deck if that were, hypothetically, if that were to happen. Yeah, this is basically just the more aggressively slanted version of mono green Devotion. And again, as we talked about, I think it's really important to be a little bit lower to the ground, and because, like, here's the other thing too, right? A lot of the common sideboard cards against mono green are attacking Nykthos. Think Damping Sphere, think Alpine Moon, stuff like that, right? So the concept of just playing a good curve of creatures like Werewolf Pack Leader, Old Growth Troll, and Vivien, like, if your opponent brings in Alpine Moon and Damping Sphere and you just curve those cards, like, they're just going to, you know what I mean? You're putting so much more pressure on them to kind of, quote-unquote, blank those sideboard cards, if that makes sense. I can't remember what the original list had. What's up, Cathal? What's the card above Vivien? 1, Surrak the Huntcaller. That's kind of my spicy tech. I think that card is actually quite good. Alright, well, this is the one matchup where we get max punish for not having Karn in our decks, so we have to try and race them. Imagine playing mono green against Lotus Field with no Karns. Couldn't be me. Alright, here's my stuff. Let's look at the Rona. Well, hope you feel better, man. Stay safe. Okay, no field. Or they just chose not to play it. But if I just made a 5/5 and attacked for 8, that gives me lethal next turn, right? So I go Castle, make a 5/5, attack for 8, they go to 12. Next turn I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's just lethal next turn, right? I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Draw a card, not that it matters, but I'm representing a turn 4 kill. Who needs Karn anyways? Just kill your opponent on turn 4. It's just that easy. If someone's getting into Pioneer, what deck would I recommend? Honestly, Lancer, it kind of depends on your budget. If you're looking for a very low budget, like highly competitive deck, I would definitely recommend the Boros Heroic deck. It had an absolutely insane weekend last week, and the deck probably cost... I know on Magic Online it probably cost about 60 tickets, which is far and away the cheapest like competitive deck that you can possibly imagine. And even in paper, like if you have some of the lands, you can get the rest of it for relatively cheap, They did have the blocker. That's rough. Okay, so we're not killing them. Assume no budget. I mean, the best decks are probably like Phoenix, some version of Rakdos. I prefer Sacrifice. Trying to think of what else. I mean, there's so many good decks. Yeah, I can fight the Grazer, but it's still not lethal, right? It's only 10. It's probably better than doing nothing. I beat Anger because I get to keep a 5/5. Do I have a better line than Fight? I don't think so. So, yeah, I guess we'll just do this. If I drew Nykthos, I could have killed them. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I have to do it this way. Okay, sure. So, X equals 4. I'll fight their homie. Alright, but you don't 1. Go. Or 3, excuse me, not 1. But cheated 3. Can we fight and activate the... No, we don't have enough. Because I need to do this for 3, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, activate castle, 7 total mana. I need 4 for this, which leaves me with 3 mana, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is 4 to activate. Yeah, I don't have enough. And plus, even if I did, I'm only attacking with these two. If I'm tapping both my elves, then it's only 10 damage anyways, right? It's the same damage if I tap the... If I tap the elves to give this +2, it's the same amount of damage, right? What's up, Claudio? What's up, Curd Bros? What if you weren't worried about budget? The Absent deck you made like a week ago seemed like a lot of fun. Well, it also kind of depends on what your goal is, right? If your goal is to win, then, I'd probably recommend something like, Is It Phoenix or Mono Green, something along those lines. If your goal is to have fun, well, I mean, fun is very subjective, right? It all depends on what you're having fun with. Yeah, Nykthos would have killed them. I think we are dead now. We have Path of Peril. Shit. Alright. Go. I mean, they only have 2 cards. Surely they can't kill me, right? Surely they can't kill me. Humans is fun? Yeah, Humans is pretty fun. Like, Humans, the various company decks, I enjoy playing those decks. You're a sucker for Siege Rhino, okay. I'm still not convinced on the Siege Rhino deck. I know it looks like fun, and it is a lot of fun. I just think it's a little rough around the edges. I don't know. When I played a couple leagues with that deck, and it felt okay, I felt like there was maybe something there. Grixis Sacrifice. Interesting. 4-color Siege Rhino. Dude, do you guys remember that deck that Caleb Durward played, like, when Pioneer was first starting out? It was 4-color mid-range. It was 4-color no blue. And it was like, oh, come on. Bro. Stop it. Fuck. But it was like 4-color mid-range. It was like Sylvan Curated. I forget what the red cards were. It was like Mardu Charm or something. This was a long time ago. But it was basically like Siege Rhino splashing red or something. I don't know. Yeah, Mistcutter kills them. Just torn between which is the better Bankoko deck. I still kind of think Humans is better, but I'm interested to see how the Claudio list plays out tonight. Alright, well, they're still dead to Mistcutter Hydra. So, mod check? That is not a Mistcutter Hydra. Surely they can't kill me after demonic tutoring 3 times. I think it was Mortars. Let's see if I can find it. Now I'm curious. Caleb, Durward, 4-color, mid-range, Pioneer. Here we go. Here it is. So this is from 2019. Remember, that was a long time ago. But it was like Caryatid Siege Rhino Glorybringer, Thoughtseize. I mean, obviously we still had Once Upon a Time, but Chandra, Kolaghan's Command. The idea, the concept of this deck was sick, right? Just like, Caryatid is your only 2, bunch of 1-mana interaction, powerful 4s, powerful 5s. Like, the concept of this deck is sick. But obviously, you know, Once Upon a Time fixes your mana beyond belief, so it's, you know, kind of have to take that in consideration. We died, shocker. What are we boarding against the Lotus Fields? We got 3 Damping Spheres, which, you know, combination deck, right? Combination deck. 3 Damping Spheres. I think these are all bad. Yep, these are all bad. I think Hydra's probably my worst card. Especially if I'm bringing in Damping Sphere, I'm not going to have access to Nykthos. At least this thing I could just cast as like a 3/3 or 4/4 without Nykthos. No, I think I'd rather have Henge. It's pretty close, but... Like, Henge is way more castable than Hydra in most spots. Definitely keep this. I don't know if I'm going to lead on Pack Leader or Emissary Sphere. Probably lead on Pack Leader. Claudio's wrong not to run 8 Elves. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, that's interesting. Because now if I go Emissary, Emissary Sphere, I get more mana. Alright, not more mana, but I get more damage. So I'm going to do it that way. Because I get 4 damage next turn as opposed to 3. So... Yeah, but, like, here's the problem with that, right? If I hold the Damping Sphere until they play a Lotus Field, that means I'm going to be priced into playing it on turn 4, and I'm not going to be able to play Surrak. And I kind of have to play this card on turn 4, I think. Okay, that's really awkward. That is really awkward. Because I have to just play the Pack Leader. I can't afford to play the Oath. Cancel. At least they can't Path of Peril me here, which is nice. When I Emissary, Emissary, Wolf. Emissary makes red-green. You can't Wolf off with the Emissary. I wish you could. Okay. See? Didn't need to Oath. Never even needed to Oath. I think they're just fucked at this point, right? Can they tap permanents? No, it just untaps. Love the combo deck. Alright, you're at 6. Good luck. Dude, if I die from this board state, Lotus Field is the best deck in the history of Magic. I don't know what to tell you. I can't wait for the YouTube video to see my reaction after I die this turn. It's gonna be great. Yeah, you know, we make good content. Chat, what do you think the odds that I die this turn are? 5 to 10%, huh? Me getting tilted is such good content when I stop playing Modern. It's a good point. If y'all just came to watch me tilt, I would just play Modern all the time. I played 1 League of Modern last night with Temporal Mastery Rhinos, very easily 5-0'd. It's not even close. Lee Chow gifting a sub to 4 dogs. Thank you for the gifts. I only cast Temporal Mastery once, and it was round 1, game 1. It's the only Temporal Mastery I cast. Yeah, I'll show you the deck list. Sappy! Money, 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 money. Do I want to keep this hand? They mold. Oh, this hand is pretty risky. Because I have no payoff and no hate card. But I have an absolute metric ton of mana. I think you're supposed to keep hands like this, but it's close. Alright, we got DJ Sappy. Thank you for the $10 donation. Take a look at this deck right after the match. Ooh. I like the title. What's up, Digital? What do you think Modern would look like if we didn't have any Horizon sets? Still these new Standard sets? I don't know, it's hard to say. I've been like... I know I've been talking about like doing a Horizon-less Modern tournament for a little bit, and I'd be kind of interested to see what people play. That's not a bad draw. I don't know what it would look like. I mean, obviously, the obvious answer is going back to pre-MH, which was like the Heliod Prowess, or the Heliod Prowess meta. But, I don't know, there's probably some other strategies that have come out of the woodworks with those sets, right? Gonna get absolutely ranched by whatever they're gonna play next turn. Hopefully they just play Lotus Field and they win the game. Yeah, I would assume same ban list, right? Ooh. Oh, they have the Boseiju. God damn it. Or they have Anger? They have Path of Peril? Okay, this is going to be a weird game because they have no mana and I have no creatures. So who wins? Who wins, the no mana or the no creatures? Didn't want to see that one. Did not want to see that one. Attack you for 2. I assume they have Boseiju here, right? No Boseiju. Okay, that's good. 100% being Heliod, Coco. Yeah, I assume Heliod's probably one of the best decks. God, Sylvan Scrying for Boseiju is so messed up. Guess they could also just get Blast Zone, right? Same thing. Well, I mean, might as well get Blast Zone, right? Either way, they're tutoring for an answer to my hate card. Heliod losing range was a big deal. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Well, the other thing is, Prowess loses Lava Dart. Is Prowess even good without Lava Dart? So, like, if it's Heliod without Ranger Captain and it's Prowess without Lava Dart, are either of those decks even that good? I'm not even convinced they are. So I can't play Vivien this turn, which is extremely awkward. If I take Mistcutter, I can only play it for 2. So maybe it's just better to take Vivien and just play it next turn. I think it's better to take Vivien. And then we could just battle for this much. It's not great, but Boseiju ramps us. Yeah, so like we can go Vivien, put 2 counters, attack for 4, they go to 10. Vizier. You know, Boseiju is one of their cards. That doesn't really do that much. I don't think I'm so... Oh, I can't fight anyways, what am I saying? Alright, for you. They go to 10. So now they can go Boseiju, float 3, untap, 6 mana. I feel like we're probably dead. I don't know, we'll make him kill me. What's up, Baratheon? Some Omnath deck would certainly be good. Yeah, but I think the Omnath deck would be a little bit fairer without all the elementals and Ren and 6 and all this stuff. Like, I'd be interested to see the Omnath deck without Ren and the elementals. Yeah, control decks I think would be pretty good. 10 mana. Have to be dead here, right? I mean, Uro Fields. Well, I'm saying same ban list. Like, the same ban list would still apply, you know? We're not gonna unban Uro and Oko and Field and all that shit. We'd still have the same ban list. Is Jund playable without Ren and 6? I don't know about that. Ren and 6 is part of the reason why Jund is even good right now, right? So 3 blue floating, which is, what? Strings? I assume this is a kill, but I don't know. They could fuck it up. Okay, so 7 mana. Is Queller worth boarding out against Phoenix? I don't think Queller's that good against Phoenix. So they're getting Ugin? Oh, that, okay. Sag the clean top in, you go over the weekend with Despias or for POT. Yeah, the next box is going to be awesome. Got a Pioneer Originals qualifier on Saturday and a suggestions field to be full of Phoenix and Burn. Phoenix and Burn, huh? The Rakdos Sacrifice deck crushes Burn, and I think it's close-ish against the Phoenix deck. The games go super, super long. Are you ready for the adventure box next week? I think it's next week, right? You get all the adventurers, all the Floowandereses. It's going to shake up the format a lot. Oh, I'm talking about Master Duel. You're probably talking about paper. I'm talking about Master Duel. Would Blue Spirits be good with that playing fields? Nah, Blue Spirits I think is pretty bad against Mono Red. Is this a Lotus Field hate for him? What's up, Spike? Ban Sylvan Scrying. Sylvan Scrying is Demonic Tutor. Literally Demonic Tutor. I mean, I have to be dead, right? Can I just scoop? Can somebody tell me if I'm deterministically dead so I can stop wasting my time? I assume I am, but like... Have I tried the Blue-Red Pyrolist and Pioneer? Not yet. Todd's deck looks really good, though. I think the Sack deck could be pretty good. I think the Sack deck is busted right now. I think it has a pretty good matchup spread. I don't think it's, like, unfavored against a ton of things. The mono-green matchup, I think, is tough. I don't think it's easy. It's a lot harder than I originally thought it was, because I was beating it a bunch early, and then I started losing to it a bunch. So I think it's, like, people started to realize how to play against it and, like, you know, keep mulligan different hands. Alright, you win, dude. I want to see my next card! Can't see my next card. I see an issue with this hand. Well, I see another issue with this hand. That being said, this hand just can never win on the draw, right? I'm just going to go to 5. Alright, this is easily my best hand. Do I put back Elf Oath? I think that's good. Easily my best hand of the bunch. Check out the Steam Vents, huh? Prowess? Okay. Probably not the best matchup. We do have some large creatures, though. Not in our hand. What kind of decks does Mono Green lose to? That's the thing about Mono Green. I don't think it has any, like, straight-up unwinnable matches, and that's why it's so powerful. Shaper Sanctuary? Yeah, that card's dope. Really, really good against Rectus Pile. I mean, I think these decks, like, are definitely ahead against Mono Green when they're on the play. But on the draw, it's a different animal, because when, like, imagine this game where my opponent's on the draw, and their removal spell is Reckless Rage, they can't kill my elf, right? So they're, like, so far behind when they're on the draw. This matchup is just literally all play-draw dependent, pretty much. I can't win this game. I guess I'm just gonna put some counters on my elf. I got nothing else to do. Karn providing close to free tutors makes Mono Green. Yeah, for sure. And the fact that Karn gives you access to sideboard cards that you would not normally have access to game 1 is pretty absurd. I got you, JS. Are we killing Vivien? Looks like we are. Wow! I guess they're just out of spells, huh? Okay. Well, I probably just fight the Shredder. Oh no, I have to play the second Vivien. That's fine, I guess, right? Just, like, make this guy a 5/5. Play the second Viv, kill the Shredder. And then, honestly, I might just not attack. So that if they want to kill the Vivien, they have to bin a creature. I guess there's a good chance they have Cruise, because that's a card they couldn't cast last turn. I think I'm going to pass. I think I like no attacks here. Just kind of, like, make them throw away resources to kill the Vivien. I mean, I don't have a lot left, but I have this, so. Maybe a good plan with Soulscar Mage in play. What, leaving back the Mystic? I mean, it's only... Yeah, I guess that's bad if they have Rage, right? Because they can just Rage the Mystic, make it a 1/1. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm supposed to attack there. But also, maybe I'm just not supposed to play around them drawing Rage. Like, I probably just have to call here, right? It's not like the Rage is getting any better for me. Like, if I don't block here, they can still Rage and make my thing a 1/1. Like, I might as well just block. Like, now I might just race. Can attack for 8. It's a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with the 2-turn clock. Nope. Sprite Dragon. So they're just on all creatures? So I go to 9? Okay. That is free to cast. So I will cast it. I guess it's not free, right? Oh, no, it is. Oh, no, I lose a point of damage. Whatever, it's still a lethal attack. That's all that matters. It's a lethal attack regardless. Does blue-black run Consider? Blue-black Control? I think so? Of one mind. It's a good draw. We definitely could lose this game. Well, yeah, we're dead to a removal spell, right? We're also dead to 3 cantrips. Yeah, we're probably dead. Put a card on top. We are dead. I think I played that game pretty well. Alright, ram through. I don't even know if I like Petitioner. Petitioner's not the best against Sprite Dragon. Could bring in Safekeeping. Safekeeping is good against Reckless Rage. Although it's not good against Soulscar Mage. I think I'm just going to cut the Hydras? Because these don't have reach. So they can't block their flyers like the Sprite Dragon and Shredders. I don't know. I think this one's better. I think this card's really good. I guess I can cut the Surrak. This card's pretty bad against Reckless Rage. Maybe keep, like, a Mistcutter. Or bring in a Scavenging Ooze. Maybe, oh, yeah, bring in the 4th Hydra, actually. Let's just do that. Yeah, I like that. Notion Thief? Your opponent's playing with Notion Thief? If they're playing with Notion Thief, I don't know what they're playing. Your guess is as good as mine. I really don't want to keep this hand. Ship it. Alright, not a great first league, chat. Lots and lots of mulligans. I'm actually going to put back that, yeah. Lots and lots of mulligans. At least my elf's not dead. Please give me a troll. Come on, give me a troll one time. That's not horrible. Very interesting. I think I'm going to take the pack leader and just play that. It's higher upside. Hi, Snuggles. How you doing, buddy? Ooh, I'm fine with that. Give me a land. Land me dealer. Eh, not quite. For ya. 2 elves is like half a land. If I reveal 2 Llanowar Elves from my hand, can I add 1 mana to my mana pool? Judge? Surely, right? I declare no blocks. Well, I would have won the game last turn if I had drawn a land, and now I am in a horrible spot. Literally would have won the game if I drew a land last turn. Because I would have just killed their dragon. But, we're probably fucked. I don't think I can win. I guess I could draw Voracious Hydra. Probably win if I draw that card. Got 4 of those. Ooh, a ram through when I have 2 1/1s. Yeah, I don't think I can. Oh boy, this has been a rough league, chat. Have I kept an opening 7? I don't think I have. What's up, All Night? Can't call this Stompy, please. Hand in my MTG deck naming badge. I lost it. I don't know where I lost it, but yes, I guess. Killy B, thank you for the 12. He's having a rough league as well, to say the least. All right, well, it appears we are both having a rough go of it. It has some spicy stuff. Spicy as in Elvish Mystic? I feel like you debated me, chat. I feel like I have been debated. Okay. Okay. Sylvan carried it. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna fight his elf. It's off the wall, spicy, no bait. Alright, fine. I guess I'll take your word for it. Guess I will take your word for it. This is Claudio deck? Hit company with Carried? No, Claudio's deck doesn't play Carried. I guess we will go... Can actually fire up the Lair here too, right? Make a shit ton of green, play this thing. Pump up the Emissary and the Pack Leader. Fire up this for 3. Attack for 1,000,000. Draw a card. It's far more dubious. Oh, I get it now. I get it. Okay, I see. I see. Maximum Magic, converting from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1. Thank you for this support. So he's getting a World Spine Worm? Isn't he just dead? Is he just dead if he takes the World Spine Worm? Like, can't I just, I just have lethal, right? Yeah, I just have lethal. Willie Adel, 76, thank you for that Twitch Prime. Holy crap! Max with the 10-pack! 10 bands. Max, thank you for the 10-pack. Appreciate ya, buddy. Thank you. Much love, much love. You know what to do, chat. If you got gifted a sub from Max, be sure to thank him in the chat. And if you didn't, I want to see all those dodged. Dodged. Where's mine? You're already subbed, man. You can't type dodged if you're already subbed. I mean, I guess you can if you want, but you're allowed to. Thank you again for the support, Max. Much appreciated, buddy. Much appreciated. Tutor's just saying I lied to him. I said I was playing some hot garbage. No sideboard cards for Dubious Challenge. Unfortunately, I have not come prepared for the Dubious Challenge. So I guess I will have to just take the challenge. I mean, this card fucking blows. This card is not good. I'm cutting this for the next league, by the way. I think this card sucks. We gotta find a better payoff. To be fair, I guess this thing kills Llanowar Elves, so bring in 3 of these. Burning-Tree seems like a non-bow. Burning-Tree is way too good to not play. Sand is not particularly good. I'm gonna ship it. Alright, I guess we're ramming. I guess we are ramming. Yeah, we play Vorinclex. That's honestly probably a better payoff than fucking Mistcutter Hydra. Okay, not a bad draw. Go beatdowns. Hydra doesn't block and watch your whole turn to an Aether Gust, never scared of Mistcutter. Yeah, exactly. And it's not even just for the Spirits matchup, right? It's mostly just to have, like, a top-end payoff. You know what I mean? It's less of a card that is specifically targeted at Spirits and more so just, like, a generic card that fills the curve at any spot. You know what I mean? That's kind of more what it's there for. But even at that, it's still not that good. Like, whenever you play it on the curve, it's just... Unless you're sinking a shit ton of mana into it, it's not very good. You know, like, you play it as a 3-3. Like, who cares? It's a 4-mana 3-3 case. It's like, nobody cares about that. Should have Oath before playing my land, I think. How much does this thing cost? 5? Shit. Yeah, I should have Oath before playing my land. Take Burning-Tree, I guess? I guess I'm gonna save the Hydra. How the hell do I beat a Worldspine Worm? Alright, go. I guess I can just double up on Hydra if I find a Nykthos, right? If I find Nykthos, I could just, like, make a Hydra big enough to block Worldspine Worm. I don't? Well, just you wait and see, Tunneling Cat. Just you wait and see. Yeah, exactly, Spirit Squad. Yeah, exactly. Even as at the very top end of the curve, I still think Vorinclex is probably better. He had a Charming Prince and a Llanowar Elves. I guess I'll just take the Charming Prince then. Because I can scry with this, right? Yeah, I can scry with that thing. Thanks for the Charming Prince. Thanks, Ed. Into the dark. Did not draw Nykthos. This thing still costs 5, right? Well, I could just go Henge plus Ram through. Which I guess is fine. He takes 8 and goes to... Oh, he takes a lot more than 8. Right, I forgot this thing had trample, quote-unquote. That was worse than casting unexpected results. The results were definitely unexpected. Tristani? Oh, he takes the Charming Prince. I see. I probably shouldn't do this for the full amount, right? I should leave up some mana in case I draw a spell. Do it for, like... I don't know, that much sounds good. Draw a card. I didn't draw a spell. So if I attack with everything, block, block, go to 6, go to 2. Sure. Do it for the full amount and double the counters. No, I think fighting the fighting the 1/4 is good. All right, we took the challenge, chat. We took the challenge. Challenge successfully taken. Easy. And then I can stream the next 2 Saturdays. No lands. Where are the RCQs? One is in Norwich, Connecticut. One's in Greenfield, Mass. And then one is in Newington, Connecticut. Around 6? I'm gonna keep it, try to find a payoff. It's a little risky, but in main yourself. Those are probably a pretty big hike for you, right? Mass in Connecticut. Probably like, what, 4 hours for you? What am I playing in the RCQs? Well, the first one is Pioneer. I'm going to play Rakdos Sacrifice. The next 2... Oh, there's also 2 on Sundays. So there's actually 5 RCQs this month, but one's Pioneer, 2's Modern. So I'll play Rakdos Sacrifice and Rhinos. Alright, did not find a payoff. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Mass is 90 to 120. Gotcha. My top 8 ever was an SCG Regional in Acton, Mass. Was it at Gaming, etc.? I know that store. I've been to that store a couple times. I still have Red White Heroic, but that was actually the RCQ that I missed last weekend because I had to work. That was their RCQ. I'm still playing. I wonder if I want to bring in Damping Sphere in the mirror. Definitely want this. This card's ass. I don't think I want Damping Sphere. Kind of want the Ram Throughs. I think I'm going to cut the Surrak and just play 4 Ram Throughs. I think that looks okay. This matchup has to be horrible, though. Like, they just go way bigger than you do. And you can't really go under them that much. I mean, that's your only shot is going under them, but... Would I recommend any changes to my sideboard from the last Pioneer Challenge? I'm not sure. I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about playing, like, Kolaghan's Command for the mirror match. Because I think K-Command is decent in the Rakdos mirror, because the games go pretty long. So if I expect more people to play the mirror, I kind of want to play an extra Kolaghan's Command. But mostly just a couple small changes like that. Nothing major. Then I see the cat change in Arena, the format. Yeah, I know, I saw that. The cat can't block now. I thought that was hilarious. So I can go Emissary, Emissary, Pack Leader? Or I can just go Pack Leader, Elf. It's probably better to just go Emissary, Emissary, Pack Leader, right? I know I'm not putting the Elf into play, but it's more damage next turn. You just have to race them. You have to kill them as quickly as possible. Because as soon as they get set up, you can't win. Really? There's no qualifiers? Jesus. Really? Did you look at the store locator? What's up, Bagaman? Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I looked at the schedule. There's a total of 13 over the next 3 months. So there's 13 within, like, a reasonable driving distance. So I'm very fortunate. I mean, that's just kind of what the Northeast is like, right? Shove play a troll? Or is it better to kill an elf so they can't play Cav? Honestly, I think it's better to kill an elf. So they can't play Cav. Oh, I guess maybe I should have attacked first. Because they're not going to block, and maybe I can change my play depending on what I draw. I don't think I would have changed my play, but... Someone made a Google Calendar for the Gulf Coast PTQs. I'm so thankful. Yeah. You have to qualify for these. Are they open? They're open! Is Care Bear thinking about playing some Magic? There's no way. There's no way that you're thinking about playing Magic. No shot. You don't play Magic anymore. No way. So they're gonna make a 2/2 and block an elf. Take 8, go to 5. I'm just gonna play Troll. Well, I said this is how you win. You just go wide. They play Cav, they're dead. Yeah, exactly. It really is. It's like your entire day, you know? Can't find any RCQs near me, pretty close to where the Pro Tour is going to be held. Where is the Pro Tour going to be? I know the DreamHack thing is in Atlanta, but that's not the Pro Tour, right? you can't keep these hands without elves, especially when they kept 7. You have to mull to an elf in this matchup. Okay, I am gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna put back the second Oath and just try to get lucky. It's in Charlotte. No elf? I'm kind of surprised they kept 7 without an elf. I guess they're on the play, so it's different, but... Okay. It's a hell of a draw step. So how do I want to play this? I think I just go... Both try and hit a forest and go pack leader, next turn Nykthos. And if I miss, I can just play the elf. I think I like that. Okay, that works. Yeah, then we have more mana off the Nykthos next turn. We can just go elf, Nykthos, Vivien. Do you need to top 4 regionals? Yes, so basically, if you win one of the local regional championship qualifiers, the RCQs, like basically you win a local, go to Atlanta, top 4 Atlanta, go to the Pro Tour. Or maybe it's top 8 Atlanta. I don't remember if it's top 4 or top 8. Also, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Atlanta gives out 2 Worlds invites. I'm pretty sure Atlanta gives out, it might give out 4 Worlds invites, but I think it's only 2. I can't recall exactly, but I know that it gives out an undetermined number of, or, well, a determined number of Worlds invites. Is it only first place? I thought it was like top X. Okay. Huh. So I have 6 mana, which is kind of exactly enough. Oh no, I only have 5 mana. Shite. I wanted to be able to go fight the elf and plus the Vivien. But I think where I'm at is just make a 5/5 elf, brick the troll, and then try to fucking Ulamog them next turn, I think, right? Yeah, make a 5/5 pack leader, ship the turn, trying to set up for Ulamog next turn. We have 2 blockers. Alright, well, do something or get Ulamogged. Regional qualifiers can be any supported format, I think, but regionals and the Pro Tour are both Pioneer. Yeah, so the regional qualifiers, I think, can be pretty much anything. I know that the ones in my area are a mix of Pioneer and Modern. I think there's like 7 Modern, 6 Pioneer, which is a pretty good mix. But Ulamog's 10. No idea how the system works. I won something in an F2F at the start of the season. I qualified or something. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Face to Face has like their own tournament series. I know that Plechow did really well in F2, F2. I don't know if maybe Plechow knows more. But I think that they might have their own, like... Yeah, I don't know if they have their own tournament series. Like, separate from the RCQs. Face-to-face has RCQs and RCs that feed to the same Pro Tour. Okay, I gotcha. So the F2F events are still giving out Pro Tour invites? That's kind of cool. Oh, they could just Karn me, I guess. That would kind of suck. Okay, that's not Karn. I'm cool with that. Did hit a Nykthos. Let's see what their last card is. Kind of have a feeling it's like Storm the Festival. Yeah. Alright, dodge Karn, dodge Karn, dodge Karn. I guess they could also just like untap Nykthos and go again. God, we would have won this game so easily on the play. Okay, that's start. Now the question is Ulamog even good enough? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 9, 10. Also, what am I exiling? I guess the elf is free, right? Might as well play the elf. Alright, what are we exiling with Ulamog, chat? I think... So if I hit Nykthos and a forest... Oh, they just scooped. I mean, I don't even think they were close to dead. Like, if they just draw Nykthos, I still probably lose. If I hit these two and they draw Nykthos, they still have enough to just flashback Storm. Like, I think I still might lose that game. Troll and Cab, actually. You don't want to hit the Nykthos? I guess if you hit the... Alright, we are going first. That's pretty pog. This hand is good. Are we going to rally back to a 3-2, chat? Can you shave an Archon against Phoenix? I wouldn't. You won all 4 of those. Archon's your best card against Phoenix. Wow. No removal spell either. I think I'm gonna start with Oath. Probably just go Emissary Elf. Interesting. Could just pack leader now. Put some pressure on them. Is that better? Very, very interesting. If I Emissary Elf, 4 mana next turn. I think I'm gonna take the pack leader, but I'm gonna go Emissary Elf. Yeah, like this. Pack leader dies. I mean, they probably would have killed my elf if they had a removal spell, right? Take elf, play all elves. But you wanted to take elf and just play double elf. I feel like taking the Burning-Tree Emissary is higher upside if I find Nykthos. But maybe that's just a little too greedy. I could just double up on a Hydra. No, it's only a 4/5. Attack for 4. Play back leader. 4-piece. Bro, do they have Anger of the Gods? Well, I hope not. I ain't beating that shit. Okay. Kind of a little happy they're going after the Burning-Tree Emissary, but... See the black-white Boggle deck? I've seen a couple variants, but... Just double up on a Hydra, right? Because this gets it around Axe. I mean, they could have Axe in their hand, but they don't. I've seen some lists that have, like, a couple, like, 1 or 2 Maidneck Lava Coils. I'm pretty happy to see that, because that's going to be pretty slow. So they put Pieces and Crews into their hand. And they're casting Crews, okay. So they have Pieces left over. Not casting Crews, huh? Oh, I guess they just want to save it for next turn with the Phoenixes, sure. I'm just going to make another big-ass Hydra. Fuck it. Double up. Okay, attack. These things have trample, so their Phoenixes don't block them that well. But I have, what, 14 trample next turn? I just have lethal if they get back 2 Phoenixes, right? Yeah, I just have them dead. And they can't kill these, because they don't die to Axe. They could go, like, Axe plus, but just big chunguses. Just big fucking chunguses. Pieces. Pieces resolves. That was a pretty bad Pieces. So they go land opt to die? Yeah, they're literally just dead, right? Land opt dead. DED. Dead. Trample is a hell of a drug. You are dead. Big old chungus. Alright, what's bad against Phoenix? Welcome to the family. This card's good. Reptar, 24 months, hitting that 2-year subscription badge. Thank you for the 24. I think Mistcutter Hydra's bad because it just kind of gets chump blocked by Phoenix. I think I like the 4th Hydra. Probably want some number of ram-throughs to kill Shredder and Thing in the Ice. I think Damping Sphere is a mistake against Phoenix. This card sucks. I could also maybe consider Tamiyo Safekeeping. Not sure on these cards. No, I traditionally don't like Sphere against Phoenix. Oh, Surrak is pretty bad against Lightning Axe. We can get that out of here. Maybe like 3 ram-throughs. This looks Gucci, right? Maybe this is too many Hydras. Could do like 3 Hydra, 1 Safekeeping. I don't know. Is this card even that good? I guess. It is decent against Lightning Axe, right? What do you want to cut, though? Gonna cut Henge? We're not trying to play a long game with Henge, right? I don't think we're trying to Henge in this matchup. We're just trying to get them dead. Yeah, okay, we'll try this. We'll try no Henge. I think I just want both at that point, honestly, Spirit Squad. I think I like having both. Because you need some way to kill Thing in the Ice. That card fucking destroys this deck. Yeah. I'm not in love with this hand, but I'm gonna try it. This might be a shitty keep. Never mind. I'm the best at this game. Had it all along. Okay, there's the aforementioned Thing in the Ice. We just play Big Chungus. I think I want to go Oath, Emissary, or yeah, Oath, Emissary, Mystic. I could play Big Chungus, though. Big Chungus is really good because it sets me up if I draw a Ram through. I think I'm just going to play Big Chungus. Henge's repeated life gain if we're looking for it. Yeah, but like the thing about Henge life gain versus Phoenix, oh shit, is their deck deals damage in huge chunks. You know? Like their deck deals damage in increments of 7. They like double Phoenix time walk you and attack you for 12. You know, like that kind of shit is just not going to cut it against Phoenix. This low-key is actually not that bad. I'm just going to play some fucking big idiots. I mean, double Phoenix is kind of rough, or double Thing in the Ass is kind of sketchy, but... Very much under the impression Deafening Silence is good against them. Yeah. Silence is really good. I never said Silence was bad against Phoenix. Okay, that's fine. Surely I could beat that, right? We just fire up Lair for 4? Wait, I can't fire up Lair for 4, right? So 2, 3, I can only do it for 3. Alright, so at that point, I'm just gonna play the other Lair then. Attack for 8. I think they're probably just gonna flip their things though, and we're probably gonna die. Go. Blue-red. Yeah, I could beat another Phoenix, I think. I think I could beat another Phoenix. Oh boy. That's a lot of mana. That is, in fact, a lot of mana. Can I fire up 2 Lairs here? I think so, right? What if I just go, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do this. So X equals 4, and then X equals 5? Yeah, fuck it. I'm in. Alright. Attack. Attack with my Chunguses. So they can go block, 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 take 4. I guess they don't have to chump... Oh, they have to chump with both things, right? This puts them to 2? But then they just... Well, no, because if they flip, they can just, like, block the Lair, I guess, but... Got him. I don't know how we won that game. They just drew no spells. Cool. Well, we started 0-2, completed the 3-2. That was not bad.